Okay, guys, we're going to be doing a vocal exercise just now on keeping a nice gritty tone to your singing. It's not a very quick process, but over time you will find that this improves it dramatically, as it has done with me in the past. So first exercise that we're going to do, it usually takes, I'm not going to go through the whole exercise as it does take a bit of time, but if we can just, I'll describe to you how to do it, and then I'll give you a time scale of roughly how long I tend to try and use it. So first exercise, I call it like an O exercise. So what you want to do is you want to find a low note that you can hit. So the lowest note, whether you be a tenor or whatever, you can just kind of hit the right note, and you should be able to stick at that. And gradually over time, you'll find that you'll get slightly lower. So it's O. So you basically have to create the O sound as low and as deep as you can. So you go O. Almost like the sound of a didgeridoo, but you will find that over time you will slightly get lower. You'll find that your voice will slowly become more natural sounding while you're making that noise, and then that's the key to creating it. Your next exercise now is it's called the A exercise. They're not all based on letters, but it is the sound that you kind of make. So it's more a throat, so you have to base that in mind. You might not be able to do it straight away, as it took me a bit of time to actually learn to be able to control it that way, but you basically inhale and you have to go on your exhale, you're going ah, and as you do this you have to gradually lower your voice to a much lower tone, and just keep doing that, and then until you run out of breath, then you take a quick few minute breather and then you go for it again. So it goes and then that's your A. Funny enough, with A it sounds a bit like an alien, but as I said, these things have helped me so much in the past to kind of create an almost unique tone to my voice, and also help me try and create a tone of what I'm wanting to follow. The last exercise is probably the one that I tend to use to warm up before each gig that I play, as it tend to be the thing that is closest, I feel, to the actual groan that I can achieve when I'm on stage. So it's just like a natural groan, and these are all based on using your lungs to the full potential. So it's usually a one big inhale and then a large long exhale, and over time as well it will create, that means that your capacity will be a lot stronger as well when you're playing and singing. So the next one's a groan, so it is just generally like a and as I said, it is just like a kind of groan that you have to do, but what you're wanting to do is try and make the back of your throat vibrate as much, and doing these exercises definitely improves this, and over time I guarantee you we'll see some results. So moving on to the time scales, for each exercise, as I said, it's based down to the capacity of your lungs, so each person might be doing it for a bit longer, a bit shorter, but over time your aim is to keep this as kind of long and going for as strong as you can, and you will find out eventually that you'll have you'll find that moment that you're going to hit it, and you'll understand that it is really helping you evolve as a vocalist. I would always tell everyone to try and do this. Probably, if your breath is lasting for 20 seconds, then you have the time that you're holding your breath as a break and continue this, and usually try and do that up to maybe 8 or 9 times for each exercise. It's about a 5-minute exercise, but my advice to anyone is keep on doing it, because it's a good warm-up for something, and especially if you're wanting to do impersonations of certain gravelly voices, it does make a difference to your sound, and I feel a lot much better sound to your live sound as well. I hope this has been much help. Thank you very much. Cheers.